Anyways, in that version, Aurora. Hey guys, it's Sharon. I haven't made one of these in a while, so I'm very, very excited to make this one. So, of course, it's Friday, and it's a Friday in October, so it's only festive and right if I do a Freaky Friday. And as you can tell, I'm wearing a Disney princess shirt, so we're doing some Freaky Friday conspiracies, real truths behind some Disney princess stories, or just, well, Disney fairy tale stories in general, because we all know deep down not everything is rainbows and butterfly Disney. We know you're hiding something. So I'm very excited about this video. If you guys do want to see more Freaky Fridays, there are a lot more on my channel. Give us a thumbs up if you want to see more, and let me know in the comments below what Freaky Friday you want to see on next. You guys seem to like more conspiracies in one video versus one whole conspiracy in one big video, so let me know whatever you want to see, whatever fits into that. I don't know, whatever your little heart desires. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe for more, and also follow my Instagram and my Twitter, because I ask you guys what videos you want to see next on there, and then I get out here and I make them. Okay, so the first princess I'm going to talk about is Cinderella. So Cinderella is basically a princess. You know, she was mistreated by her mom, or well, her stepmother. She goes to a ball, she meets a prince, she has to escape before midnight, loses her slipper, blah blah blah. Then the prince finds a slipper and he goes to different girls that live in his city, town, I don't know what they called it in the festive days, and he finds Cinderella and the shoe fits perfectly and they get married and they live happily ever after. Sounds like the perfect story, right? Wrong. The truth behind that story actually is, in the Charles Perrault version, I don't know if I said that author last name right or not, but you know, it is what it is. When the prince gets to Cinderella's house, the stepmother tells the other two evil twins, or not twin, the other two evil stepsisters to cut their toes and like cut their heels to make their feet fit better in the slippers, because their feet were like too big to fit in the slipper. So that's a little bit traumatizing and not suspicious at all, you know, like, oh my god, yeah, my daughter Cinderella, she has like 4 missing toes but the shoe fits, you know, so like obviously, you know, that's how it is. What? That's gonna be our comment for today. Hashtag what? But it doesn't end there. Obviously the plan didn't work and the prince still, you know, found out Cinderella, the slipper fit her, they got married, whatever. But now, during the wedding, just to like make matters just worse, or better in Cinderella's case, I don't know, pigeons attacked the evil stepsisters and like pecked their eyes out. So it's like, you got no toes now, and you have no eyes, because just like demon birds are just like, caw, 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 you know, like, that's great. That's wonderful. You know, at least Cinderella still won in this story, so there's that. Thank you, Disney. Number 2. So Sleeping Beauty, which is my favorite Disney story, or my favorite Disney princess story. So basically the story of Sleeping Beauty is, you know, a princess pricks her finger, she falls into this deep slumber, prince kisses her and wakes her up, they live happily ever after. I do not know how to say this author's name at all, but the truth is, in Giambattista Basile version, I'm butchering that person's name right now, but I'm trying my hardest. Anyways, in that version, Aurora, Sleeping Beauty, isn't waken up with a kiss. She's actually, she's woken up by giving birth to twins. So she woke up because she was giving birth. By the way, you're probably wondering, how could she wake up during birth? So, the prince didn't kiss her. The, prince raped her and got her pregnant, and the prince also was married, and he had a wife, because that's what happens when you're married. He had a wife, and he raped Sleeping Beauty and got her pregnant, and then she woke up when she was giving birth. But it doesn't end there, because you know, it can never just end there. So when when Sleeping Beauty arrives at the prince's palace with her kids, obviously the prince's wife wanted to stop her and wanted to kill her, but the king said, no, you shall not do that. And then he let Sleeping Beauty marry the man who raped her. Way to really stick it to them, Disney. That's, wow. Yikes. Number 3. So this one's about Beauty and the Beast. Oh god. What could this possibly be? So long story short, Beauty and the Beast. You know, Bella's kidnapped, and then she lives in a castle with this beast and talking utensils, and then she falls in love with the beast, and then the beast turns into a prince because he finally found true love, and then everyone that was like a talking furniture appliance or whatever turns back to human, and the beast turns back to human, and they fall in love and happily ever after, you know? But the truth, according to Gabrielle Suzanne Bardot, the villain, I'm not good with names, you know? So Belle basically convinces the Beast to let her visit her sisters for a week, which, by the way, I do not remember Belle having sisters. I should maybe go back and watch it. I don't know. I don't remember her having sisters. That's not the point. But long story short, Belle is visiting her sisters, and her sisters see Belle decked out in like jewelry and find out that she's living in a castle, and they all get jealous that they're like, oh no, you should stay longer with us, spend some more time with us. So they basically were jealous of Belle and made Belle stay longer to make the Beast mad. So when Belle went back to the Beast ate Belle because he was so mad because she took so long. Sibling goals, am I right? Oh, wow. Number 4, Snow White. How twisted can this already get? I mean, come on, it can't get worse than the evil queen, right? Wrong. So basically we all know the story of Snow White because she was the fairest in all the land, and her stepmother was jealous of that and wanted to kill her, so she ran out to the woods, ended up living with 7 dwarves. Queen makes her eat an apple, and she falls into a sleep that only can be awakened by true love's kiss, and the prince kisses her, and then a happy ever after, right? Of course, we all know this. My lighting is getting messed up, so I'm apologizing for this in advance because a beautiful sunset is going on, so I probably should have filmed this earlier, but you know, it happens. Whatever. The truth behind Snow White. So in the original story by the Brothers Grimm, which are such twisted stories, the witch's punishment for trying to kill Snow White is that she dances in iron shoes until she dies at Snow White's wedding. So basically this woman is dancing in heated iron shoes. That was the most important part I forgot. So her shoes are basically burning, and she has to keep dancing in those shoes until she dies. So the queen, the evil queen, literally danced until she died at Snow White's wedding. What a wonderful gift. What a wonderful wedding reception. Just, wow, lit, you know? Number 5, The Little Mermaid. So basically, the Little Mermaid, Ariel, you know, daughter of Poseidon, she falls in love with a boy, a prince, Prince Eric, on land, and she makes a deal with the evil queen to, you know, get legs. She falls in love with the man, blah, 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 stuff went down. Happily ever after, she ends up with the prince, evil queen is defeated, or well, Ursula is defeated, you know, yada, yada, yada. The truth. In the Hans Christian Andersen version, the small print in the little agreement and contract with Ursula is that Ariel's legs will hurt all the time, and it felt as if she were walking on knives. Since pain and seduction don't mix, in the end the prince ends up marrying another woman other than Ariel. So Ariel then throws herself into the ocean where she turns into sea foam. So I guess she kind of just like disintegrated into the ocean. So wow, Ursula, that's not dark at all. Great. The last story I'm going to end this one with, because I do want to make a part 2. So already if you want to see a part 2, definitely give this a thumbs up. The last one I'm ending it with is Mulan. So long story short, we know Mulan is basically this woman. Duh. She pretends to be a man to fight in the Chinese army against the Huns. She wins the war and goes back home and everything's great. Mulan's a hero. True story. In Hua Mulan's poem, China actually loses the war. So basically, someone from the enemy team kept Mulan hostage, for lack of better words, and Mulan somehow found her escape, and when she got back home, she actually discovered that her dad had passed and her mother remarried. And Mulan basically says, I'm a woman now, I fought in the war and I've done enough, I want to be with my father. And then Mulan committed suicide. So I am sorry I ended it with a sad one, but I didn't really think of the order. So yeah, that's the truth behind Mulan. Great, I know. Thanks, Sharon. You make me feel so much better. If you guys enjoyed these theories, let me know in the comments below. Let me know which one you think is the most twisted of these. I think the Mulan one is really sad. I think the most twisted, but I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you guys do want to see another one of these Freaky Fridays, particularly a part 2, subscribe for more, and also like tell me that you want to see that. Duh. Before I end this, I'm not gonna forget the shout out of the week this time. Sorry, I'm trying my hardest. I really am. Shout out of the week goes to Lisa. That is Liz Diana 132 on Instagram. Thank you, Lisa. Now, all that being said, I will see you guys next time. Bye.